Hello students, let us discuss isomerism. What is the meaning of what is the phenomena of isomerism means what? Here the phenomenon of existence of two or more compounds possessing the same molecular formula but different properties is known as isomerism. Means here molecular formula will be same but they have different properties. Such compounds called as a isomers and the phenomenon is called what? Isomerism. So we have the different types of isomerism. Let us discuss now types of isomerism. Here we have isomerism two types. One is called structural isomerism, another is called stereoisomerism. This structural isomerism again divided into four types. Okay, one is chain isomerism, second is position isomerism, third one is functional group isomerism, fourth one metamerism. Next after that stereoisomerism is classified as a geometrical isomerism, optical isomerism. Now about this one we don't have in detail and we have detail about this structural isomerism. Let us discuss about the structural isomerism. After that we are giving some introduction about the only stereoisomerism. Okay. Now structural isomerism is divided into four types. Okay. First we have the word chain isomerism. Here what happened here, see I am going for the examples for when two or more compounds have similar molecular formula but different carbon skeletons, these are referred to as chain isomers and the phenomenon is termed as a chain isomerism. For example, here we have the molecular formula C5H12, nothing but what? Alkane, isn't it? Okay. So this C5H12 you can write as a straight chain. Okay, this is called what? N-pentane. Okay, you can write as a N-pentane, or you can write as a molecular formula with the same molecular formula. You can write like this. Okay, so this is called common name. What we have? Isopentane. If you go for the IUPAC name, 2-methyl butane. Why? Because means here we are going to start from numbering from this side only. Why? Because means substituent has to get the less number. So 1 comma 2 1 2 3 4. So 2-methyl butane is IUPAC name and common name is iso. Why? Because means iso here already we told iso means one CH group should be attached to two CH3 group, that is called iso. So iso means like this. After that we have the 5 carbon atom. So it is called what? Isopentane. Then with the same molecular formula you can write like this also. Okay. So here the common name is neopentane. Why we are calling neopentane means neo means what? Neo carbon means one carbon. Okay. For this carbon is should attach it to 4 carbon, then it is called as a what? Neo. Okay. Now 5 carbon atoms are there, that's why it's calling as a neopentane. Now if you get the nomenclature here, this is the longest carbon chain. Okay. So if you use the numbering 1 2 3, you can give in the both the ways, both are same. Okay, you can start from here also. Why? Because means both the direction it is same. So now in nomenclature we are going to get the 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane. Why? Because means longest carbon chain having the what? 3 carbon atoms. Now here what we want to convey means here, so in this all the molecules having the same molecular formula, isn't it? What is the formula here? C5H12. But in the chain, if you see the parent chain, this is having the 5 carbon atoms, pentane. This is having the what? 4 carbon atoms. Okay, here we have the 4 carbon atoms, butanes. This is the 5 carbon atoms and this is the 3 carbon atoms, isn't it? So they are going to differ in the parent chain. That's why it is calling as a what? Chain isomerism. Isn't it? Molecular formula is same, but they are going to differ in the what? Carbon chain. So that's why it's calling as a what? It's calling as a what? Chain isomerism. So you have to go for the IUPAC nomenclature, not the common name. Here this is isopentane, neopentane. You may ask pentane, we have the both the number of carbon atoms same. Now I'm talking about the what? IUPAC nomenclature has to be differ. Okay. So parent chain name will change. Functional group will not be changed. In this game here what happened? Parent chain is going to be changed. For functional group all these are belongs to what? Alkane only. So that type of isomers called as a what? Chain isomers, and the phenomenon is called chain isomerism. Next we have position isomerism. Position means what here? When two or more compounds differ in the position of substrate atom or functional group on the carbon skeleton, they are called position isomers and the phenomenon is termed as position isomerism. What does that mean? For example, again going for the example, here we have the molecule formula is C3 H7Cl. Okay. Now here if you see here, you can write the structure like this or you can write the structure like this. In this structure here, what is the position here? Parent chain is what? Propane. Okay. Here this is a propyl chloride, common name. IUPAC name is what? 1-chloropropane. Why? Because means you have to give the numbering from this only. Here why? Because means if you give the numbering from this direction only, it is going to get the one number on the chlorine atom. Okay. This carbon going to get the one number. If you give the numbering from this direction, what happen? The chlorine containing carbon atom going to get the third carbon. As we told already discussed, the substrate has to get the less number. So you have to give the numbering in this direction only. So nomenclature, IUPAC nomenclature is what? 1-chloropropane. Okay. Now for this one here, common name is what? Isopropyl chloride. Iso means already we told one CH group attached to two CH3, it's called as a but iso. So with three carbon atom is there, so it's called propyl, and chlorine we have, that's why it's calling as a chloride. Now come to IUPAC nomenclature for this. So IUPAC nomenclature 2-chloropropane. Why? Because mean if you start the numbering, this first, second, third. At second position we have the chlorine. So it's calling as what? 2-chloropropane. Okay. Now in this case if you see here, for both we have the molecular formula same. What is that one? C3H7Cl. Okay. But here what happened? Position of substituent. Here we have the 1-chloro. For this we have 2-chloro. Mean position of substituent is going to change. So that's why it's calling as a what? Position isomers. Next, another example. Here we have the molecular formula C3H8O. So you can write as a like this. Okay. So this is called propane 1-ol. Why? Because means if you start from numbering here only. Why? Because means functional group containing carbon atom has to get the less number. So in this direction only it is going to get the 1. Okay. If you go move this in this direction, what happens? It's going to get the third number. So according to our rule, the functional group containing carbon has to get the less number. So here you have to move in this direction. So 1, 2, 3. So parent chain we have the 3 carbon atoms. So as already we discussed, propane means what happens if one functional group is there, you are going to remove E and you are writing as a what? Suffix as a 1-ol. Why? Because means for the alcohol, what is the suffix? Ol. Next, for this what happened? Here we have the propane 2-ol. Why? Because mean at second carbon we have the OH group. So parent carbon having the 3 carbon atoms. So this is a propane, and at second carbon atom we have the OH group. So we are writing it as 2-ol. Again we are going to remove the E and we are writing as 2-ol. Now in both the cases, here if you see molecular formula is same and parent chain is a 3 carbon same, but here we have the OH group at first position and here we have the second position. So that's why they are calling as a what? Position isomers. So in the note is what? Parent chain will not change. Okay. Now chain isomers what happened? Parent chain is going to change, but here what happened? Parent chain name will be same, but functional group will not change, but the position is going to change. Functional group is same. Here we have OH, OH. Here we have chlorine, chlorine substrate is same. Functional group is not going to change, but what happened? Position will going to be changed. That's why it's calling as a what? Position isomers. Next we have functional group isomers means what? Two or more compounds having same molecular formula but different functional groups are called functional isomers, and this phenomena is termed as functional group isomerism. Now again we go for the example, then you are going to get the clarity. What is the functional group isomerism? Now here I am taking the molecular formula C3H6. For this molecular formula you can write the two functional group. One is called propanone and one is called propanol. Here propanone, on means what? Ketone. This is a what? Keto group. Ketone means what? R, C double bond O R is there. It's called as a what? Ketone. Isn't it? Okay. Here this is called aldehyde. Aldehyde means what? R, C double bond O, H should be there. Okay. Make it correction. This H should be here. Okay. So if you write here carbon valency will be more than 5. Okay. Make it correction. This H should be here. So here this is we have H. Now here if you see the molecular formula for both the same. Okay. We have the 3 carbon atoms are there, 6 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Here also again with 3 carbon atom, 6 hydrogen atom, 1 oxygen atom. Now but here if you see here we have the functional group as a ketone, and this is about aldehyde. Why aldehyde means? Here all means indicate what? For suffix aldehyde all, for suffix ketone what? On. So parent chain name and functional group both will change. Why? Because means here parent chain, here what happened, propanone we have, here propanol is there. Okay, so parent chain here end with the suffix what, on, here end with the all. So those type of isomers called as what, functional group isomerism or functional isomerism. Why? Because means functional group going to vary. So here we have again examples for the alcohol, ethers, aldehyde, ketones, acids and esters. So for example, alcohol ethers means this is the formula. Okay, here both having the same molecular formula. Okay, if you see here having the 2 carbon atoms, 5 hydrogen atom, 1 oxygen, 2 carbon atom, and this what here we have the, sorry, this is the formula should be C2H6. Okay, not H5. So here we have 2 carbon atom, 6 oxygen atom and 1 oxygen atom. So but here we have the functional group OH, that is called alcohol. Here we have the ether. Ether means what? The formula ROR. Okay, so here R we have the 1 methyl, another R we have 1 methyl. So alcohol ether having the same molecular formula, but what we have? We have the different functional groups. Okay, next another molecular formula we have C3H6O. From that you can write as what? Acetone propanaldehyde, nothing but aldehyde ketones. In this also molecular formula is same. Why? Because means we have 3 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Here also 3 carbon, 6 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. But here we have the functional group what we have? Ketone. Here functional group what we have? This is aldehyde. Okay. So aldehyde means what? R C H O. Ketone means what? R C double bond O R. Okay. So molecular formula is same but functional group is different. Next we have the molecular formula. This is what? C2H4O2. So we have the acids, esters. Okay, this is called esters. Now this is, if you see, this is the molecular formula. What having the acetic acid. So this is acid means functional group. How it will be there? So acid means formula we have R C double bond O O H. Okay, this is the acid functional group. Here we have R means we have the methyl group. Next we have the ester means what? R C double bond O O R will be there. Okay, here we have one R is CH3 and instead of R here we have the H. Okay, so here this is example for acids and esters. So in all this, if you see, we have the same molecular formula. Okay, two here we have the same molecular formula, same molecular formula, same molecular formula, but the functional group is different. So these are the examples for what? Functional group isomers. Next, in structural isomerism, we have the metamerism. Metamerism means what? It arises due to different alkyl chains on either side of the functional group in the molecule. So here, for example, if you see that these two molecules, okay, these are the example for what? Ether. Here we have the molecular formula C4H10O. Here also C4H10O. Now, if you see here, what is the ether formula here? ROR. Okay, this is the ether formula. So here ROR means in this case we have CH3CH2, CH3CH2. Okay, here this is the, we have the alkyl group. Here also if you see this is the ether only, but here we have one hand we have CH3 and another hand we have the CH2, CH2, CH3. Simply for example we have the head and we have two hands. Okay, so what happens simply here, these branches are going to be changed. Okay, sometimes we have some short one, this will be long like this, but here the central part will be same. Okay, that type of isomers called as a what? Metamerism. Sorry, isomers called as a metamers and the phenomenon is called as metamerism. Okay, so in this you are going to give the name as a what? Diethyl ether. Why? Because means we have the two ethyl groups and the functional group we have the ethyl ether. Okay, here we are calling as a methyl propyl ether. Okay, so first you have the short one, shorter chain methyl, then propyl ether. So here IUPAC name is what? Ethoxy ethane. Okay, one you have to take as a alkoxy and remaining as you are taking as a what? Parent chain as a alkane. Here you are taking as substrate, that's a methoxy, and parent chain is a 3 carbon atom propane. So here our nomenclature, if you have two substrate R1OR means R1 in less number of carbon alkyl chain, R2 mean more number of alkyl carbon chain. So for less one you have to write the alkoxy and more number of carbon chain you have to write as a alkane. Here is the example. Okay, so this is that. So we have less number of carbon atoms, only one. This is we have more. So this one you have to end with the what, methoxy, and this one propane. Okay, methoxy propane, like that you have to write the IUPAC nomenclature of alkane. Don't worry, here we are not focusing on the how we have to give the IUPAC nomenclature of ethane, that you will learn detail in the second year. What I want to convey means this example for the metamerism. So here one note, what is that? Parent chain name will change and functional group will not change. Here for both the cases we have the functional group, what we have, ether, but parent name change is going to be changed. Here we have the ethane, here we have the propane. Okay, so here already we discussed ethoxy. This always alkoxy we are taking as a substituent. So in this case what, methoxy as a substituent, propane as a what, parent chain. Now stereoisomerism means what? Means here the compounds that have the same constituents and sequence of covalent bonds but differ in relative position of their atoms or groups in space are called stereoisomerism. This special type of isomerism is called stereoisomerism and can be classified as a geometrical and optical isomerism. What is the meaning of stereoisomerism mean? Let us go for the example first. Okay, here we have the structure of ethane. Okay, if you see the structure, as you know very well, we are going to write the simplest structure as like ethane structure, like this. Okay, okay, here we have the 3 hydrogen. Okay, fine. Okay, this is structure for the ethane only. Now here see, for example, here we have the I am focusing on the, okay, these 2 hydrogen atoms. Okay, green color you can see. So here what happened, this is the black indicating the 2 carbon atoms, and each carbon having the 3 hydrogens now. Okay, these 2 hydrogens and another green 1 hydrogen. These are the 2 hydrogen, another green 1 hydrogen. Now what happened here, in this case 2 hydrogens are at the same plane, isn't it? Okay, but here if you see here, there is a rotation about the carbon carbon bond. Okay, just if I go for the rotation, already we discussed carbon carbon, if you have single bond, rotation is possible. If it is a double bond, rotation is not possible. So if you just move this one, what happened here, what happened, 2 hydrogens are perpendicular, means they are in the opposite. Okay, so now if you see here, here both having the same molecular formula and connection will be, connectivity will be same, but with respect to space, space of the atom will be same. Here 2 hydrogen atoms are present in the same plane, but here what happened, one is present above the plane and one is present below the plane. Okay, so here they have the same constituent, means same, it's going to attach the hydrogen hydrogen hydrogen, this carbon attached to hydrogen, 3 hydrogen, same constituent is there, and sequence of covalent bond also same. Okay, here see, we are not going to change any covalent bond, but differ in relative position of their atom, isn't it? Here if you see, these 2 hydrogen atom in the same plane, but in this case what happened, one hydrogen atom is above the plane, one is below the plane. So our group in space, they are going to differ. Okay, that type of isomer is called as a stereoisomers, and the phenomenon is called as stereoisomerism. Now let us see the another example. Here we have the 2-butene. Okay, I am going to write the structure here, 2-butene. Okay, so this is the structure. If you see the here, this is structure of 2-butene. I am going to write in 2 ways. Okay, this is the one type. Now another time, what I am doing now, I am writing the CH3 group in opposite direction. Okay, now okay, here this is the structure for this one. Okay, this is CH3 carbon having the, this is CH3 carbon, and this indicating carbon carbon double bond, and these are the hydrogen atom. So now if you see, with respect to double bond, do these two CH3 group present in the same plane. Okay, these are present in the same plane. Okay, but in this here, if you see here, here what happened, this is a carbon carbon double bond. Okay, one CH3 group is above the plane like this, and one CH3 group is present below the plane. So one is above the plane and below the plane. Okay, if it's present in the same plane, that is called cis-2-butene. If it's present in the opposite, it is called trans-2-butene. So if you see here, in the both the cases, arrange carbon carbon bond sequence, everything is same, but in this case what happened, 2 methyl groups are present in the same plane, and in this case what happened, 2 methyl groups, one is above the plane and one is below the plane. So here So the relative position of their groups going to be changed. Okay, that type of isomers called as stereoisomers, and the phenomenon called stereoisomerism. Again, it is classified as a geometrical and optical. Here we don't have details, so I am not going to discuss more. So here one is notice what parent change, functional group and position of substrate will not be changed, isn't it? So you are going to write a parent chain for the both ethane. Here also this is 2 butene only. Position also you are not going to change. Okay, but what happened? Position of the just a substrate position with respect to space is going to be changed, but not you are writing as a 2 butene 1 butene. Okay, both are 2 butene only, but with respect to arrangement of space in space only they are going to change. That type of isomers called as a stereoisomers.